Hi Pisces, this is Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. I'm going to start off with a love reading followed by finance and career. I'm not doing a spread this time for the love reading. I'm just going to do a freestyle to see whatever messages come out for you with regards to love. Let's see, Pisces. I know it's a bit late, but we do have that new moon coming up, and I felt like it was important to capture that new moon energy that is going to be around you. So let's see, Pisces. New moon energy. Page of Wands. Okay. So Page of Wands is something new, something exciting. It could be news coming in, but it's usually exciting. I'm feeling like this is going to like break you out of some kind of rut. What else do we have for Pisces? All right, let's see. Okay, so something was unsuccessful, and there's decisions being made with regards to important matters. You know, it could be like your finances at home, very homey. I'm getting here like responsibilities, your commitments, your family, like decisions on family, because something hasn't been going right. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. We also had some Cancer energy there as well. Let's see, what else? Pisces. Two of Cups in reverse with the Six of Cups. Interesting. I'm picking up on, I don't get this as a breakup at all, because we have this King of Pentacles here. So I feel like you are committed to someone, but there are feelings of resentment due to something from the past, events from the past. This could have to do with children as well. Like you may not be seeing eye to eye on how to raise your children. Like co-parenting may be an issue for you. It could be an ex, could be somebody that you were married to and you're having trouble co-parenting. Let's see here. But again, there's some kind of something new that brings excitement into this situation that has been a bit stale. So okay, so for some of you, I'm getting here that there was a huge focus on the responsibilities of the home and the finances and, you know, paying the bills and all of that. And it just became boring. There was a connection here that became very boring, but something is bringing, look at that. Something is bringing the passion back. What is it? What is bringing the passion back? Yeah, see, there was you were feeling stuck in a rut, and something brings back the passion. What in the world? You're getting your sexy back. Nine of Swords. There's changes. Okay, so circumstances around you can feel very overwhelming, and you know, you've been very much in your head. A lot of anxiety here, maybe not sleeping very well. I feel like maybe there needs to be more of a focus on the passion between you and your partner, because you're very much consumed, or you or your partner are very much consumed with the day-to-day, you know, the bills, the problems, the whatever, the job, and it has definitely taken a toll on the relationship. Okay, there's some news coming in. Again, I'm getting the sense of news coming in that creates excitement. Good news. Okay, so let's just ask, what can Pisces expect future-wise? Future energy for Pisces. Future energy, new moon. Okay, we have here a Queen of Wands in reverse with the Hierophant in reverse. So again, I'm seeing here a total transformation, a total change. Now, Hierophant upright it can be very much a rut, boring, very traditional. Not to say that it's bad. This could be a very positive card, very spiritual. Could represent commitment, marriage, institutions, things like that. But the way that I'm reading it here in this particular reading, I'm getting this as you have been stuck in a rut, but something creates a change, and I feel like it's the fact that you're bored, the fact that like it almost gets to the point where you cannot take it anymore, and so you are inspired to make a change. Maybe you decide to spice things up, you know, somehow. Let's see. Future energy for Pisces. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 okay, so some of you are stuck at home, not working. Okay. You're stuck at home not working, and I feel like, you know, for some time you've let this get to you in a negative way. But I feel like you're coming around to seeing that there's nothing that you could do. This is outside of your control. And so I feel like your attention is going to be redirected toward something more exciting, something more positive, bringing, like I said, bringing the spice back into your relationship. Yeah, see, because you start to fear that if you allow this to continue, and you know, maybe you haven't had intimacy in a while. If you allow this to continue, it's going to break up your relationship. And so you want to start over. You want to have some kind of new beginning that's going to change the way that you guys have been interacting. That's what I'm seeing here. Too many. Yeah, new ideas, new ways of communicating also. I feel like, you know, all these problems and all these anxieties that you have been battling through, it has definitely affected the way that you have been communicating. So you may be snapping at them, you may be a bit irritable, and I feel like there's illumination about this. You know, you come into awareness about how you've been communicating, how you've been talking to them, and I feel like this is a new way of thinking, a new way of speaking, maybe more loving. Okay, let's see. We're going to choose a few cards here from Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. What is the message for Pisces with regards to love and connection? What do they need to know? What does Pisces need to know regarding love and connection? If they once loved you, they still do. Yeah, you guys still love each other. You just need to try a little bit harder. So this says, thanks for every single time you ever felt in love. Thanks for every single time you ever fell in love. Whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. So the feelings are mutual. Do not doubt that. Your partner still loves you. You may be going through a bit of a rough patch, like I said, but you have every opportunity here. We saw it. You know, you have every opportunity to change things around. But I do feel that it's very much up to you. Let's see. What else? What else does Pisces need to hear? It's not only about being right. In all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other person's perspective. So yeah, maybe you have been all in your head and you know, thinking that you are focusing on what's important at the moment and don't bother me because I'm thinking about how to make ends meet here and how to meet all my obligations and leave me alone, and you know, but also consider how the other person is feeling, and vice versa. And that can very well change everything for you when you start to see, you know, walk in other people's shoes. Things are about to get really juicy. A little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all, really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. Wow, see? So all you need to do is start giving. Whatever it is that you feel you're lacking, all that passion that you're lacking, that excitement, start with you and make things juicy. But yeah, things are about to get juicy. Okay, let's move on to finance and career. Pisces, finance and career. Finance and career. The Star. Sign of Aquarius. Oh, the Chariot in reverse. Sign of Cancer. So something clearly didn't turn out the way that you envisioned it. You had very high hopes for a particular situation, and it seems like it did not work out. You were not victorious. You did not achieve your wish, whatever that was. Whoa. Okay, the High Priestess in reverse. Some kind of revelation. You found something out, somebody found something out, and the shit hit the fan, basically. Look at all this major arcana we have. So this caused a big change in your life, clearly. Let's see future-wise. This is your card as well, High Priestess in reverse. So it may not have to do with you learning something or having something revealed. It may just be that you felt like a complete failure because your expectations were so high. Okay, future-wise, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. And the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups reverse. All right, let's see. I'm actually going the Nine of Cups reverse. Yeah. Okay, so I want to say that these expectations here, it's not that they were unrealistic. It's just that maybe you were either misinformed or you were too focused on, like, overly optimistic. Okay, not really seeing the reality of the matter is what I'm kind of getting here. Let me clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands, sorry. Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So so much fire energy. Okay, let's see. I am feeling here that you need to allow for your work to speak for itself. I'm getting here, you know, there's no need to, how do I say, not fight, but, you know, like there's no need to, for you to go out of your way to feel validated by anyone. Okay, so actions will speak louder than words in this situation. So even though you felt like you failed, I really feel like, you know, your work speaks for itself. So there's no need for you to try too hard to get your point across. Let's see this Eight of Wands reverse. Oh no, this is Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands reverse. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Temperance. Okay, I like that. See? Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so in the upright, it's very much about defending yourself. It's about resistance. you know, proving your point, standing up for yourself. There's no need, like I said, because you don't have to justify yourself to anyone or prove yourself to anyone, because you've already paid your dues. Your work speaks for itself. And so when you let that guard down and you come, you know, from a different place here, Temperance is very, very peaceful. It's also about the virtue of patience. So I'm getting here, there's not much action for you to take other than to feel confident in your own abilities. So just work on your confidence for right now, because I do feel like, you know, this, whatever hit you took here, where you felt like you failed miserably, you didn't fail miserably. Things just didn't turn out the way that you thought that they would, but that does not equal to a failure. It just equals to things not turning out however you thought that they should have. But whatever we think should happen is not always what is best for us. So just find peace in that. Let me see here, what else? Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. So this is about letting something go and being at peace with it and having faith that whatever happened here, whatever didn't work out for you, was for a reason. Rejection is God's protection. There's a reason why this did not work out. Now let's see what this Hierophant wants to say. Hierophant is the sign of Taurus. Could very well be referring to this new moon in Taurus. So let's see. Alrighty. Nine of Cups reverse. Seven of Cups reverse. Okay. Nope. No. I want one at a time. There we go. King of Cups. Let's do one more. And the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel that this disappointment that you went through, it opened your eyes. I do feel like you are becoming a more spiritual person and having a lot more faith. There's a sense of acquiring more faith in the process. You know, even though things don't meet your expectations, understanding that there's a reason. There's a bigger picture here. There's a reason why. But look at all these cup cards that we have, especially here. I do feel that through this experience, through not getting what you want, you're realizing that you allow your emotions to get the best of you. You know, not just like, when I say emotions, I mean like feelings of sadness, feelings of disappointment, but also feelings of anger and resentment and things like that. And so what you learn through this process is how to manage that. Because it should not be, you know, there's nothing that happens outside of you should mess with your inner peace. And, you know, we all struggle with that on a day-to-day. It's a process to be able to master that. But I do feel that you have a win here with that respect, in that respect. I just get a sense, just a more maturity. That's what I'm getting here. Increase in emotional maturity, being more connected spiritually, and not allowing disappointments to rule you, because that's kind of what I feel here. Like you allowed yourself to, and this is present energy, so you may still be feeling like this, to feel like you are worthless, to feel like you are nothing, to feel like you are ashamed of these perceived failures that aren't really failures. They're just expectations that are not met. But a lot of these expectations have to do with ego. They have to do with, a whole lot of things that I feel that you are being taught, you're being guided towards mastering, being able to control. Because when you master all of these emotions and you don't allow anyone or anything to mess with your inner peace and your sense of faith, then you can have it all. Okay? Nobody controls you after that. Whereas in the past, you have allowed these things to control you. So this is a major life lesson. It's a breakthrough. That's why, all these major arcanas, because yes, you will be a different person after all this is said and done. And I think you will come to understand that just because things don't turn out the way that you pictured them, that does not constitute a failure in any way, shape, or form. And this may very well lead you to even greater success than you had imagined. But it's interesting because it's a finance and career reading, because I feel like the perceived failure had to do with either your career or your financial situation. But it's very much a spiritual reading, in the sense that you are learning to see above that, see things from a higher perspective. Okay, Pisces, I hope that you enjoyed your reading and that this was helpful for you. I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Love you guys. Bye-bye.